I'm going to make this fast. The Royal Rumble from last night was overall, I think saying mid would be generous. I would say overall, the key word for last night's Royal Rumble is boring. Last year's was way more exciting than this year's. But let me say this. Let me start off with the good. The only good of the whole night. This card started off with the Women's Royal Rumble going first. Quite frankly, if you didn't see it last night and you saw, and there will be spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, or hadn't heard any news yet. If you sit down in Peacock and start watching the Royal Rumble, they start off with the Women's Royal Rumble first. Watch that match. It's good. After that, if you decide to turn it off, you will not miss a thing. The Universal title match, Roman winning, that, we called that. And heck, Regina Huff, the Nature Girl 30, even called that AJ Styles was the one that was going to get pinned. She called it. Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. This is easily the worst match since Logan Paul started wrestling, which is so disappointing because you would think him and Kevin Owens would produce a banger, but no, that thing, I got put to sleep during that match. And I've never said that about Kevin Owens match or even a Logan Paul match, but that one put me to sleep. And then the Men's Royal Rumble, it was just meh. The only time I kind of paid attention was with Braun Breaker was out there. And I guess the stuff with R-Truth, even though it got on my freaking nerves. The final with CM Punk versus Cody, I'm going to say something unpopular. And I never thought I would say this because I personally don't like the guy. CM Punk should have won. The only reason I figured he didn't win is because they want to hedge their bets in case Seth Rollins can't go for WrestleMania. Because I still think Punk Rollins is the direction they're going with. But Cody winning, it is what it is. And we knew which champion he gonna face. I was like, duh. We knew it was gonna be Roman. It was never gonna be Seth, which I don't have a problem with because storyline-wise, it makes sense. However, and Prince GMO from Club Atlantis also pointed this out. Isn't it funny that Cody never went after the World Championship on his own brand? In a way, it kind of almost devalues that one, that championship, which I always viewed as a consolation prize. I always viewed it as that, or as Prince would call it, a glorified TV title. So it is what it is. Cody is your winner. He gets to finish his story, which I'm getting so sick of that, quite frankly. I mean, the fact that we're probably not going to get Rock versus Roman, that doesn't bother me as much as this whole story thing. If you really wanted a compelling story, you should have had Punk win, and then Cody had to find another way to get a title match against Roman. To me, that would have been far more interesting than him winning the Royal Rumble back-to-back. But it is what it is. But that's my take on 2024's Royal Rumble. I'm out.